Well, this is probably the last day I'm going to show books for a while. Japanese Homes and Their Surroundings, Dover. Dover was a great, or is a great publishing company. It republishes stuff, Heart of Japan. What's this say? 1885. You know, this Houses of Other Lands, you know, I just can barely even go into this right now. But I'd like to show that the book exists. Public bathing. There's a commode. Yeah, that's a toilet. All right, there's that. Now, I said about timber framing. I think I said that I might show you some of the books I have on timber. This is the best one that I have, and I have shown this elsewhere in the course before. It's a little book, Shire, made in England. But in spite of the fact that it sort of looks humble, it's the best I've ever seen. There's the development of a chimney. I don't know, I probably can't, at this speed, and I probably can't show you why I feel that it is so good, but I think it is. I'm not saying that England had the finest timber framing in the world. Germany might have, I don't know. But anyway, great book. Now, here's in France. This is in France, Beaune. And this building right here, the hospital in Beaune, everyone sees the roof naturally, you know, wonderful. But this is all timber framed. The timber framing also is absolutely perfect, absolutely perfectly done. And you know this there that sort of shows it. If you'd go online and you know, look up Beaune, you'd see images of it that are better than what I can show you. But wonderful framing. Now, here's a couple of books that are about America. See, this is popular right now. Oh well, yeah, right now it is probably even more so. There's modern day timber frame construction, all about post and beam building. See, it's also called that, post and beam building. And you know, this is good. It's good, very good. Quite pleased to have it. It's interesting, though, to me that the wood is it's so finished. I mean, it's not only sawn. It's that you can see by the curves on that was sawn by a circular saw, but some of it's even planed, I think. Because people use it for the interior because they think it's pretty. Oh, that's kind of a whole other matter. Well, anyway, it's good. And a timber framer's workshop, joinery. See, they say joinery because it's like furniture. You build a house much like you would build a piece of example of furniture. This actually, I think, is maybe better than the one I just showed you. Well, it's going to be a subject that I'm going to come back to, and no doubt I'll share it with this class, with my school. Still working on that in a way. Right in Paris, there's the Cluny Museum, and it's not the place that people normally would go to. In Paris. You wouldn't normally think to go there. I think I've been there twice. It's right in the heart of Paris. But the Cluny was a medieval medieval house, and of course it's timber framed. So I don't know. I just thought I'd show you that if you go to Paris sometime and you get sick of seeing the modern stuff, well, don't forget the Cluny. Now, there's a door. That is not timber framing, of course. There's Roman baths there too. There's the way the Romans built their walls with brick mixed in. Yeah, I really recommend it. And actually, here's more about the Cluny. I owe my knowledge of it really to my cousin Nina and Bill and her husband Bill. They said, "Hey, if you go there, you should go to the Cluny." Otherwise, I might not have known about that. This was a display about swords, I think, at the Cluny when I was there last. All right, traditional farm buildings. This is in England. This is Shire Publications again. I'm just kind of going through some of the last of the books I have here. Old farm buildings, also Shire Publication. There's timber framing. Timber frame. Now, let me get several. I'm not ready to go into the trades, not quite yet. But here is a book about thatching at the time, and I will certainly, well, I'm going to devote a lot of time to the trades. But I mentioned two trades here because they affect, they have so much to do with, well, look at the way that's flashed. Beautiful work. They have so much to do with buildings. Brick making is another one. The infill in fachwerk or timber framing was sometimes, well, very often it was brick. So anyway, I just thought I'd quickly show you these. Discovering water mills. Well, yeah, still this is in England. And part of really that same series, the Shire Publications, I think it is. Discovering water mills, and last year Shirley and I went to Galicia in Spain, or Galicia I should just say, and we went to the water mill that Jose has, and there's, if you try, you can find that in my course filming of that. Well, that's discovering a water mill, one that's been abandoned, and I'm hoping sometime to help him restore it. New England early water mills. Now this is not timber framing now. I'm shifting my subject over to mills, which is going to be one of the reasons that I'm going to Germany. This is New England. Okay, and then finally, the Hocklings, Thomas and Shirley, sent me this book, Handwerk am Bach, handwork at the brook, of mills, saws, and blacksmith shops in Tyrol. They knew I would like this, and I do. Now, we're not going to Tyrol. We're going to the lowlands of Germany, northern Germany. Oh, man, what a nice book. Yeah, those people have been so nice to me. And the thing about reading this is, I can get there's a trip hammer. I can get the language down, the vocabulary. Wonderful book. I mean, it's going to take me a very long time to read this. Not this year, but maybe another year, maybe even next year. I'd like to go to the Tyrol, where they've got the mountains and so much water. And that's really a place to see many mills. There's an up and down sawmill, which you can see in the Ballenberg videos that I have in my school. All right, I always go so fast because I've got so much to show you, but I think probably I'm going to stop on the books now, I think, for a while. I've got other things to show you before I go to Germany. Bye for now.